Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I wanted to look at Pisces for 2021 today. This is largely for your sun sign, but if you have Pisces as your ascendant sign, or if your moon is in Pisces, please do join me. So we'll be taking a look ahead at month by month from January through to December to see what's literally on the cards for you. Of course, you have a whole bunch of planets gathered in the 12th house, which is ruled by your sign at the moment before Saturn and Jupiter make their glorious transition into Aquarius on the 21st of December. So you have a lot going on this year. Neptune has largely been in Pisces. Of course, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So you would have been feeling things fairly keenly, I think, this in 2020. So let's see what is on the cards, as I say, for you in 2020. I'm going to be drawing from my Earth Magic deck to begin with, and then I'm going to draw a couple of Kipper cards, and then I'll move to my Light Seers Tarot for anyone interested in the decks. If I have to clarify, most likely I'll do that with the Rider-Waite mini deck. All right, so let's start off with some Earth Magic cards. Let me just tune into your energy, Pisces. Tuning into your energy, the most psychic of all the signs. Often they're empaths, often they're working with spirit in this lifetime or in roles like counseling, caring for others. They really are tuned in emotionally to the emotions of others. And in fact, a lot of the time they have to practice grounding in order to not be so in those upper realms. Okay, so energies for Pisces. Energies for Pisces, please, in 2021. Pisces in 2021, please. So I'm seeing like the Fool card. Could be you'll be saying goodbye to some of your older habits and patterns as well. I'm actually seeing a young child with a grandfather type of person, as though it's letting the child go for the first time on their own journey. So let's see what's there. So we have stillness. So I asked for overall messages for 2021. It's going to be a lot calmer this year. Your emotions, what you're picking up from others, it's going to, I mean, this is really ideal for you. This stillness being, you are a water sign, and you're, you can feel like you can swim through the vicissitudes of life when the lake is calm, but when it's choppy and when there's storms, it makes it that much harder to swim through to land. So I do feel that 2021 straight out of the gate is going to be a lot calmer, a lot more, I guess, less troubled emotionally for you than what 2020 was. Yeah, we've got the summer solstice, which is an interesting time of year here in Australia. It is the summer solstice, right? Well, it will be on the 21st of December. So I think you're going to, thank you, Spirit, I think you're going to feel, and for those of us, wherever your solstice is, or perhaps in your summer solstice in 2021, look for that particular time of the year. It's going to mark a radiance, a joy, a happiness. This is equivalent to the Sun card in the tarot. So I feel you're going to feel this shift in energy. Of course you would, being this feeling sign, being this water sign. I think you're going to feel that shift when Jupiter and Saturn move into Aquarius. And you're going to feel like the world taking that collective sigh of relief. We are through 2020 and we've got focus, crystals and focus. So 3 really nice messages for you in 2021 that that you are going to be achieving that inner stillness, or there's more opportunity for you to do that in 2021. Look for the summer solstice. For those of you in Australia, look for the shift in energy on the 21st of December. But this indicates that really these two cards go hand in hand, that when you find that emotional stability and stillness, you achieve your happiness there. And we've got focus. I think, the energy that I'm getting from this card is, if there are Pisceans that are interested in starting new ventures, which is what they could be doing next year, they are going to need to really focus. Okay, so again, because I mentioned the grounding in the start of this reading, you're going to need to make sure that you are actually grounded. And how do you do that? Well, you can do some types of visualization with crystals anchoring your energy deep into the depths of the earth. The inner core, plant those crystals and ground yourself that way. I often do a exercise where I imagine that I have actually roots of trees coming out of my feet, and they go down, down, down through many, many layers of the earth's core, down to the core of the earth, and there I place a crystal, and I imagine these roots wrapping around that crystal, and that way I feel that I am anchored to this earth, that I'm not so much in those upper realms. In my chart, I have Chiron in Pisces, and it's on my midheaven, so I do have some empathy for you in relation to needing to be grounded and focused. So another way is to simply plant 2 feet on the earth, go out and have a walk, get amongst nature, take your shoes off. That's a terribly wonderful way to ground yourself. Base of the pack, this is nice. Of course, Pisceans do feel energy, and everything is energy. Our thoughts, our words, our emotions, particularly our emotions, they're all energy. The desk that I'm sitting at, the screen behind me, it is all energy. And this is what I get from this. I feel that there's something new for you in 2021, and I think it's going to bring with it a bit of magic with fairies there. Earth magic, I was just talking about that. So really, really get out in nature in 2021. I do think there's going to be movement for you with this river card here. And again, the movement that takes you places, even though there's going to be stillness, you're still going to be doing something, involved in something new. Don't be surprised if it has to do with your creativity, Pisces, in some way. And of course, we can be creative in simply, designing a logo for our business or whatever that is. So there's forward movement for you in 2021. Okay, let's move to, I just want to draw from the Kipper card, Kipper cards, I should say. Just thinking I might pull out the woman here and use that as my base card. Main male. Should have done this before. Main female. Main male and main female. I'll pull those 2 cards out, and we'll pull cards from around those, whether you're male or female. So what are the focus areas here for Pisces in 2021? What will they be focusing on? Show me the focus areas, please, for Pisces in 2021. Focus areas for Pisces in 2021. So we have something here. We've got thoughts. Okay, so again, this is this point toward creativity. Using that, almost psychic side of you to tap into realms that will bring back information. Some people call that imagination as well, and they just write that off. But when we are taking our thoughts to far off horizons, we're actually tapping into those higher realms, and we are able to bring back information. I feel that you're going to be doing something creative, And it's going to be wonderfully healing for you in 2021. So whatever it is you're going to do in 2021, in terms of starting something new, you've got this opportunity here to, the privileged lady is actually wealth. It's about earning income. It's about being privileged. So whatever you're doing here, I think, will be able to bring in either some money or some extra money. And we've got community, doing it out in the community, involving the community, working with the community. So there's definitely a new direction for you in 2021 for your work. And it possibly could for some Pisceans that I'm speaking to or that are listening or resonating with this. It could be something where you bring your own creativity into the mix. Now we've got expectation here. This is like a waiting. So it may not be, depending on what our month by month messages are, it may not be, you might have to wait a little bit into the year for it. Yeah, and we've got official person and great fortune. So there is definitely, for some, there's definitely messages coming through of this, I guess, this income or a new source of investment in some way. You can expect some kind of message there. All right, so if you've been waiting for a settlement in court, for example, it could come through. If you're waiting for a tax refund, that could come through. Anything that has to do with an official type of person. So it looks like there are gains for those that are working or looking to work. It looks like there's gains in your work and finances next year. And there's this emotional reprieve, this emotional peacefulness that actually is possible in 2021 for you. So let's go month by month and see what these cards have to say. So month by month, Spirit, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, one card per month, September, October, November, December, finishing with December for Pisceans in 2021. Could I have the main messages for Pisces 2021? So we've got a split here. We've got the Star card, healing coming through, and of course the money, the Pentacles come up again. The Ten of Pentacles indicates that this is, legacies, money coming into the family in some way. You're achieving those 10 Pentacles. So there's an achievement there in some way. Okay, so month by month, please, for Pisces in 2021. Show me what's in store for Pisces in 2021. What's in store? What are the main issues, breakthroughs, achievements for Pisces in 2021? Pisces 2021. Okay, January, we've got the Five of Wands. Most of us are going to experience this. We have family occasions over Christmas and New Year, the holiday period. Sometimes they don't always end up, let's just say, sublimely peaceful. Could be in relation to that, but this could be also some kind of competition coming through in January 2021, but we'll clarify. You're going to get clarity on that by February. The King of Swords is absolutely focused on the truth, focused on clarity. So it's pushing through any kind of partisanship, any kind of division in January. You're getting on top of it by February. March, we've got something stopping or coming to a bit of a halt. It is a healthy stop or suspension, I should say, the Hanged Man, because it gives you a chance to look at something in another way. The King of Swords can also be a little bit cold and the Hangman comes along to say, okay, well, you put yourself in the shoes of someone else. Let's have a look at April. Yeah, Ten of Cups, whatever. For some Pisceans who may be facing a little bit of division within family and close relationships, it is going to be sorted out by the time we reach April. Let's have a look at what's for May, what's happening for May. You've got a message coming through, a message coming quite quickly. It has to do with the truth, some kind of truth that you either need to face or have faced. It's like an enlightenment card as well. So we've got June, we've got taking control, the Emperor. This could be someone in your life, but it could also be you really getting that big picture view and taking control of whatever the issues are that you're facing. July, we have the Eight of Swords. To me, there's going to be let's just say a thorny issue for you throughout the year. I think it has to do with interpersonal or personal relationships. But I'm reminded with the Eight of Swords that you have the key. You could be projecting onto other people as well, but you also have the key to free yourself. This person can do that at any particular time. So where are we? August. August, we have Eight of Pentacles. This could be the month to watch for where you get that increased income. This is being paid for your talents here in August. I think that's what those original cards were saying. It may not come through in January, but it certainly is here by the second half of the year. Yeah, September's the Lovers. So whatever you needed to heal in those close relationships actually does an evolution through the year. You become more enlightened about whatever the issue is. And of course, there's a coming together here in September. October, and it brings radiance. Here's our radiance with our original cards, the Sun card. Beautiful happiness, joy, love. And we've got November, and the Wheel of Fortune pays a visit. So I'm pretty sure that in the second half of the year, for those Pisceans that may be starting something new, maybe looking for some extra income, maybe looking for new investments, the second half of the year is fairly auspicious for you. And you close down the year with the King of Pentacles. So some of you are going to open your own business. For those that already have their own business, look to that second half of the year. Things are going to improve tenfold. At the base of the pack, we have the beautiful Fool card, which is where we started. You're saying goodbye to some old ways. You could even be leaving some people behind for some Pisceans that you no longer resonate with. And it's time to start this new journey on your own now as a grown up, or even taking the child within with you, of course. The child within is always with you, but stepping forth with confidence and courage and faith and expectation that the journey will lead to, let's say, an auspicious end. By the end of the year, that it appears to be what could happen. The King of Wands stepping forward bravely, and we have the Judgment card. Indeed, letting something go. It's time to let what is no longer working for you go. That's when progress will start. That's when forward movement will start. Now, I'll bring the laptop down and we'll just pull, it's been pretty comprehensive reading, but we'll just pull a couple of clarifiers on each of the cards so we can go month by month and just dig a little bit deeper into what these situations actually are. So we'll take the Five of Wands to begin with. Let me just give these a bit of a knock and a bit of a shuffle. And I'll just cut these cards. And one more cutting of the deck. They're very small, so they're not as easy to work with as my larger cards, but they're good to clarify with because you can actually see the base cards. So starting in January, Spirit, what is this Five of Wands doing here? January for our Pisceans, what is the Five of Wands here for? The Five of Wands. Show me the Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm being told to stop. There is some truth that is going to come out in January. It's a needed truth. It's going to allow you to really have that new start that's on offer for you in 2021. It could be around finances and domestic stability. It's a money thing here with this Four of Pentacles, and it could be that you've been arguing about money with somebody in January, and you're getting, or could have been going on for a while, and you're getting really tired of it. It's time to put up the barriers. When I say barriers, I mean boundaries. It's like self-love. It's like saying you can't cross here because I need to look after myself. And I think this is what this King of Swords energy is all about. This is, really being focused on the logic, the truth with that Ace of Swords there, your truth, and really stepping into that kingly energy, which is a maturity in your communication as a result of what occurs in January. Show me this King of Swords. Okay. So, yeah, it's a decision point around communication, I feel, that is needed by February. Because you're just dragging too much of a heavy load. I do feel, and you're needing to retreat. This is what I'm saying about self-love. There is somebody could be close or otherwise, that is really, can I just say, dragging you down a bit. And by February, it's time to pull back a little bit. Be kind of measured in your communications and put yourself first, I feel. Let me just see here. I've got these cards all mixed up. Get them right. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Hangman in March. What's the Hangman in March here for? Again, when we go through any kind of issue with somebody or a group of people, we need to take the time to process it. I feel this is what you're doing by March. What's happening here with this Hanged Man spirit? Yeah, this is needing to take time out to get that clarity, which follows on from this King of Swords energy. Yeah, it could be for some, not all, that there is a relationship ending in March of next year, Pisces. Tarot's not perfect with timing, but it's like you start to see things very, very clearly and you make some decisions to end something. It takes courage and it takes fortitude with this King of Wands. But I think you're going to show leadership. And also there is, for other Pisceans, there is some kind of news coming through that will break this cycle, because we've got the Ten of Cups here in April, which means that there could be an emotional, in terms of families, emotions, relationships, some kind of news coming through that you can celebrate. The Emperor, yeah, the Emperor, that's double validation. It allows you to take more control over something. So I'm interested to see what this Ten of Cups is. It's a new, I guess, vibration, but I'm getting a lot of healing coming forward here, because I'm just getting very much drawn to the light in both these cards. Show me the Ten of Cups in April. What's this here for? Okay, so you get an offer of something, absolutely. It could be, again, as I said, those Pisceans that are caught up in something that is in court or whatever. I think the judgment comes down. I think you're offered something, to end this division or this obstacle or challenge. This might not even be in relation to families. It could be in business as well. It could be something to do with a group you're involved in, but it gets sorted out by April of 2021. All right, now what happens? We get a message of truth coming forward in May with this Knight of Swords. It allows forward movement. It allows you to take control because we've got the Emperor coming up next. May, show me this Knight of Swords. Okay, this one wanted to come out. You're quite anxious about whatever this situation is, and it could be you're taking a back toward this original January situation, and Spirit is saying, put your King of Swords hat on. This is double validation again. You need to be totally objective and just rely on the facts. Don't get sucked back in to whatever this situation was in January. All right, let's take a look at the Emperor card, because I feel that by June you're taking control again. Show me the Emperor card. Show me the Emperor card, please, Spirit. So we have, it could be finances. Also, I'm just picking up from some Pisceans, not everyone, but some Pisceans are involved in some kind of battle around money. And it looks like you're going to be getting good news with that Three of Wands. And this can often be an attorney or a lawyer. And you've got this manifestation energy now coming through. So this is where you take control. You take control and you're able to manifest your own future again. Now, the Eight of Swords in July. So, life is rarely all peaches and cream, isn't it? It's all roses. It has its ups and downs. Let's see what but this is your own worry over something. Let's see what this Eight of Swords. So I think I'm reading for a couple of Pisceans here. Again, not falling back into that. This is very much a Piscean Neptunian energy here. It's like needing to be grounded, which was one of the themes that came through at the beginning. Not being up in your head all the time. Worry, worry, worry in July. Go out and use this King of Wands energy and go out and get that grounding. Everything is going to be all right, because here's your forerunner to the King of Pentacles by the end of the year. Worry will not. I learnt very clearly when I was first diagnosed with cancer and I'm okay now. I'm NED, whatever that's called, no evidence of disease. I'm totally and utterly recovered. But during those first months, I learned that worry doesn't solve anything. All it does is just leave you like this. So whatever you're worried about, please just remember this reading in July and come back to it, because it's not going to solve anything. Because by August, you've got that offer there. You've got that offer either of work or someone wants to utilize your services. Show me this Eight of Pentacles. What's going on with this Eight of Pentacles? Show me this Eight of Pentacles, please. This Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to get offered either a job, a loan, a raise, a new investment source, or a helping hand. That's what's coming to you, Pentacles. Okay, it could have been after, this goes with this Eight of Swords energy. It could be after a bit of a battle, but of course we've got celebrations. So yeah, by August you've got that offer there coming through to you. Now, September. Oops, something's come out. Let me bring the laptop down and pick up that card. Aha, okay. Now we've got movement, forward movement in the second half of the year with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you've finished this cycle here, whatever this was that I feel, extricating yourself from. You've got the beginning of something new. So these are beautiful cards here. You've got forward movement. For some, it could be starting a new relationship. For others, it could also be renewing relationships, because the Lovers card is very strong. It's a Gemini energy as well. So let's take a look at the sun. October is a good month. Let's just put it like that for our Pisceans. October is a good month. Show me the sun card. What is the sun card doing here? Yes, this is reunification. This is this community card again, working out in the community. Beautiful fire energy coming through, allowing you again to take control with the Emperor card. And it's going to come through fairly quickly in October. So watch for that, October, the sun card. Now, I did notice when I put those cards back that you actually have the Wheel of Fortune at the base of the pack. So this is our next card. Things are shifting. Show me this Wheel of Fortune for Pisces. If you've started something and it's been a hard start in the beginning of the year, it's really, really starting to pay off by the end of the year in every way. The wheel is a shift of just positivity. The Page of Swords, you could have news coming through. Yeah, and it's victory. Okay, so needless to say, the last 4 months of the year, the last 5 months of the year are extremely positive for you. You've got victory coming through. That's that big shift, and you could hear that via a message. Now, we finished the year with the King of Pentacles, which is, having enough, more than enough. You're king of the dominion, of your own financial dominion. You're succeeding. This is someone that succeeds with finances or in business. And someone also with the King of Pentacles who's also achieved that grounding. Very, very grounded and solid is the King of Pentacles. So show me this King of Pentacles. Strength. Absolutely achieves strength. And we've got this new start with this Ace of Pentacles. I think I'm going to leave that there because you have such positive cards that by December it's a wonderful note to finish on, whether these are personal situations or whether these are financial or creative, entrepreneurial energies. This is what's on offer for Pisces in 2021. So thank you for tuning in, everyone. Namaste.